I'm gonna be real, I filmed this video like a couple of days ago, but it was late at night and my light wasn't bright enough, and so it kind of looked like shit. And also, it wasn't very good, because I like sorted my CDs into a bunch of different categories, to no end or purpose, and I thought it might just be easier to do a video where I just show my CDs and maybe sort between ones I do and don't actually listen to. But first, these are some new CDs I got from Cardiff. I've actually been listening to these quite a bit, except for Coco and the Bean. I've not listened to this one yet. But I got MGMT, Television, Sugar Cubes, and, like I said, Coco and the Bean. Which I'm still quite interested in, because only one of the songs off this album's on Spotify, so I'm not able to listen to any of the other ones except 4 on the CD, but I've just not been tempted to reach for it, because generally I'd like to listen to more familiar stuff when I'm driving, but I really should listen to more of my CD collection, because as you'll see, the majority of it I just don't listen to. I just listen to the same ones on repeat, because I'll probably do 2 piles of like CDs I do listen to and CDs I don't listen to, and the ones I do listen to will be this big and the ones I don't listen to will be this big. So yeah. Also, I got these CDs from the market in Cardiff, and I was just kind of picking random ones from the Indian alt section that they have in the market, and there were a couple that I was considering getting but didn't end up because I didn't have enough money. It's this one and this one, which I might go back and get in the future, but I'm not sure if I'll listen to them. There's other CDs that I want more that I know I'll listen to. So, also, I went to Cardiff because I got a tattoo. This is a stupid shirt to wear. It's a little Felix the cat. He's smoking. He's very dry and scabby right now, but he looks cute. Also, I was going to do CDs I'm planning to get in the future, I think. Yeah, let's get on to the CD collection. These were in piles, but I decided to just mess them all up because they were still kind of categorized from the last time I filmed this video, and so they were all kind of in chunks of the same categories, which I'm not going to do those same categories now. I think I'm just going to do simple, I do listen to this, I don't listen to it, kind of in the middle, every now and then, for various reasons. But lucky dip, what are we going to get first? And the don't listen to category isn't necessarily I'll never listen to it again. This is also me realizing I should listen to more of my CD collection. So don't listen to is just I don't listen to it right now, but maybe I'll listen to it more in the future. So music tapes is right here. First CD going into the don't listen to pile. Enabling Behaviour. This is a local band from Cardiff. I've not actually listened to the CD at all, and I don't listen to it. So, ooh, Fiona Apple. I would say I do listen to this. This is a good album. This is a banger. James gave it to me. I do listen to it. 3 Cheers. I would say I do listen to this. Not that much lately, but out of all the MCR albums, which the rest of them I probably would put in don't listen to or middle, this I'd be like, yeah, this is a banger. So I'll put it in do listen to. Ooh, banger, of course. Panchico, yeah, I do listen to this. Signed, by the way, at the concert. Not to flex, but... And, oh my god, no, I saw them at Moles in Bath before that shut down. So sad, honestly. It's such a good venue. Infinity on High. I do not listen to this. Even when I was, like, getting back into Fall Out Boy and stuff, I didn't listen to it. One Hot Minute, the first of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Actually, I think I only have 2 Red Hot Chili Peppers CDs. But my drum teacher liked them, and so I kind of got into them for a minute. For a hot minute. Hey. I don't listen to this. Oh, this album. I got into this album in 2020, and genuinely I think it's the album that I've been the most consistently into ever. Because even with MCR that I've gotten into the albums a lot longer ago, I would go long periods without listening to them. But I think this album, I literally probably haven't been a month since discovering this that I haven't listened to at least one song from the album, or the album itself. It's so special to me. I love this album so much. So yeah, going into the listening pile. Teens of Now, classic car seat headrest, definitely listen to. Let's dig a bit deeper. Fully Adieu. This might have to be the first on the in-between, because it's a good album, just don't reach for it that much, and I think I would probably listen to From Under the Cork Tree over this, but it's still a good album, and I wouldn't be averse to listen to it again, but I'd say it's more in between. Hosier, one of my first ever CDs, and I just basically never listened to it. My Russian bootleg of Abbey Road. I'm putting all the Beatles of... No, I won't put all the Beatles into Don't Listen To. I just don't really listen to them much anymore because I was into them intensely for about 2 years. So I've over-listened to them. But Abbey Road... No, I'll still put it into not listen, because I just don't. Gorillaz. Oh, the self-titled Gorillaz album. I've never managed to get into this. I really should try, but I so much prefer Demon Days over this, so I just don't listen to it at all. Sgt. Pepper's. Okay, I think Sgt. Pepper's is overrated. As a Beatles album, I think is overrated. Not my favourite of theirs, but my cousin gave this to me, so it was free. If I didn't have this, I probably wouldn't even have Sgt. Pepper's on CD. I just don't listen to it that much. I think it's not their greatest album. Sorry, guys. This album is so good. I think I mostly like the first few songs on it, but the rest of the album is also pretty good. And this is like a cool DVD, CD set that has buttons and stuff on it as well, so definitely in the listen pile. B-52s. Don't listen to this. Got it as a gift, I think. Never heard this. I got it at a charity shop because I thought the cover was cool, but I never got around to listening to it. Again, same case. Well, I started listening to it, seemed cool, didn't finish it though, so not listen. Selfish. I think when I was into Willwood, this is probably my least favourite album of his. But you know, I still listened to it because it was Willwood. Again, Willwood. I got this on the Kickstarter for funding the album, but by the time it arrived, I didn't really listen to him anymore, so I don't think I've listened to this album all the way through at all. So yeah, I said not listens. Another Cardiff band that I think I got this at one of their gigs. No, actually, I ordered it online. I don't listen to it though. So, Strokes. Another one for the in-between. I had a period where I listened to this a lot a couple summers ago, but I just don't listen to it much anymore. But, you know, like Foley do, I wouldn't be averse to listening to it, I just don't reach for it that much nowadays. Banger, peak album. I listen to this so much still. Another for the in-between, I think. I don't reach for this much anymore, but I still love this album a lot. I think, again, I just listened to it way too much in the past. Yeah. Ram, another Beatles one in the not listened to anymore. Unfortunate. It's a good album, just listen to it too much. 3D Country, banger. I listen to this so much. Same with any Black Country New Road. It will be in listen, heavy rotation. They're just good albums. Pink Panthers? I think so. Beer and Pet. Got this at the local market, which was a funny find because I knew about them because they were in the Tallyhall South by Southwest vlog. Oof, my Tallyhall phase. Around the same time as Willwood. If you were there in 2021, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't really listen to this much. So, This is such a short album, but it's such a good spring album, and so it's been back on rotation, so it is definitely in the listen pile. 3, one of my burned Car Seat Headrest albums, and then another one, How to Leave Town. Both will be in listen, even though I don't really listen to 3 in the car. I probably should, and it's Car Seat Headrest, so I can't not put it in the listen to pile, unless it's the Scholars. This will have to go in between. This is just like, I'm just never in the mood for the Scholars. It's just not a Car Seat Headrest album I'm like ever feeling like listening to. But I think I like some of the songs on it quite a bit. I love Gethsemane so much that I don't think I could put this in Don't Listen To, but yeah. This is actually kind of in between the in-between and listen to pile, because I have actually been bringing this into my car a couple times recently purely for nostalgia reasons. I have been tempted to get Good and Evil on CD as well, so this might go into the listen pile. More Car Seat Headrest, yep. Listen. Oh, and one of my new ones, yeah, I've been listening to this quite a bit, so. Same with Television. I've only brought it into my car once since I got it, but it is definitely in the listen. Ooh, this is... I love Shine On You Crazy Diamond, but the rest of the album I'm not so into, so I'm tempted to put this on In Between. I think I'll put it in Between. Got this at a car boot sale. Haven't listened to it, so don't listen pile. Haven't listened to this really all the way through. Didn't really like it when I started listening to it. I only really know Portishead because I was in a trip hop band, but I'm not often in the mood to listen to trip hop, so it is in not listen. Never Sung Man, another burned one. One of my favourite Car Seat Headrest albums, I think. Quite underappreciated, so definitely in listen. Foo Fighters, yeah, just not listen. I'm always so sad that I still haven't listened to this, but it is going in the not listened to pile, but I will be listening to it at some point. The Jet Set Radio soundtrack. Bangers. Not always in the mood to listen to it, but it's such a cool CD. Just looks so cool. So I would say it is in kind of in between listen and middle, but more listen, I'd say. Projector, yeah. Underappreciated Geese album. I get why people don't listen to it loads. It's not their best one, but it's still a good album, I'd say. Don't really listen to this much anymore. Had a brief Blur phase a couple summers ago, but just don't really listen to these CDs anymore. More MCR. Danger Days might actually be in the in-between, because sometimes Danger Days just hits because it's more poppy, so it's kind of fun, so I'll put it in between. White Stripes, don't really listen to this that much. Madness, I don't listen to this, but I keep it because it's just kind of funny to have, and sometimes someone might want to listen to it, you know. Beastie Boys, I got this again at a charity shop because I thought the cover was cool, never listened to it, so. Oh, yeah, this is so 2021. I don't really listen to it anymore. I listen to the other MGMT now. Greatest Hits. Yeah, I don't really listen to this much anymore. This is more like a I have a guest in the car kind of album. This might go in between, I think. Because I like it well enough, but I just don't. Again, not always in the mood for trip hop, but I think if I was in the mood for trip hop, I would choose this one out of any of the other ones I have. Just because I'm more familiar with a lot of the songs on them, and I quite like Massive Attack. More Blur. Yeah, don't listen to Blur much nowadays. Got this a while ago and I still never fully listened to it. Unfortunate. So yeah, not listen pal. More Beatles. Another copy of Abbey Road. Another copy of Abbey Road. Another copy of Abbey Road. Can you tell which was my favourite Beatles album? Oh god, the Not Listen pile is going to have to be 2 piles. That's how big it is. Unfortunate. Sugar Tubes, yep, been listening to this a bit. It's quite fun. Another one I got from the car boot sale that I still haven't listened to. Led Zeppelin CD my cousin burnt when they were younger. Not listened to it. Oh yeah, Lottie gave me a couple Frank Ocean CDs that I used to listen to a little bit more, but just not anymore. The Corpse Bride soundtrack, Ash gave this to me to play in the car when she's in it, but I don't really listen to it myself. It's a good film though. Another one I got from Charity Shop because I thought the cover was cool, and I do like the famous Primal Scream album. Wherever it is. I have it somewhere. But I haven't listened to this. So. This was one of my first CDs, but it's such a comfort CD for me if I'm not in a headspace to listen to like actual music. This saves me because it's familiar and like chill. It's just such a good soundtrack, so yeah. Paramore, oh, I need to listen to this more, but unfortunately it's in the not listen pile. Unicorns, I think I put this in between because I still decently like this album, but not as much as I used to. But I have also listened to it quite a bit. So, just a banging album, just such a good album. Yeah, just more Black Country New Road, and then more Black Country New Road. Probably listened to this the least. Actually, no, I listened to Live at Bush Hall the least, but that's reflected in the fact that I gave it to James to borrow, so I don't have it with me right now. This isn't even my full collection. I think I have like 4 CDs that I've given to James, but they're all ones I don't really listen to. But yeah, I don't listen to this one so much anymore, but it's still a good album, so I'll put it in listen. I'll put it in listen, just because it's so recent. Put this in between. Just not often in the mood for Bowie, but this is a good collection. It's good, just like his bangers. Here we go. Screamadelia. I'll put this in between because I like Moving On Up and Slip Inside This House, but I don't often listen to the whole album, and it's not the most familiar. But actually, I just don't listen to because I never actually put this in my car, really. Grandma's House, I think it's a band from Cardiff. Not listened to this really. I have listened to it, but I don't really listen to it regularly. Black Parade, yeah, more MCR. I just don't really listen to this anymore. It's like the main MCR that I was into in year 7, and so it's quite over-listened to, I'd say. Queen's Stone Age, yeah, don't really listen to. Willwood, more Willwood, don't really listen to him anymore. Grimes, I'll put this in between. It's like inching towards I listen to this now, but it's still kind of in between. Yes, Demon Days, okay, this is so peak. Definitely listen to. More Beatles, Help, again, don't really listen to. Wu-Tang Clan, never actually listened to the full album. I like a few of the songs on it, but they have to be not listening. Another one Ash gave to me, I don't really listen to it myself, so. Mika, I put this on in between because sometimes I bring it for like a really short journey because I like 3 or 4 of the songs on it, but I don't really listen to the full album that much, or ever really. Again, in between, I like Breadcrumb Trail, Nosferatu Man, and Good Morning Captain, but I don't tend to listen to the full album, so. My Sweet Lord, just a single, so kind of useless for a car journey, but I'll put don't listen because I still don't really listen to it. Okay, this is new, but I still haven't listened to it, so it'll go in its own part because it's so new that it's like, you know, I am intending on listening to it. I just haven't gotten around to it. More. I don't really like Bjork, but actually I do quite like It's Oh So Quiet. It's just this is another single CD, so again, useless for car journeys. Yep, but in between. I'll put this on in between because it's almost like I don't listen to it anymore, but I would, if someone was like, you have to listen to it, I wouldn't be mad, you know. Cocteau Twins, I definitely listen to this, very good album. All of my friends like it, so it's a perfect one to put in when I'm driving them around. More Frank Iero, again, don't listen to. Beck, don't listen to. Another Gift. I like Bittersweet Symphony, but I don't really listen to the rest of this album, so. Maggot, classic album. Not listened to in a while, but I'll still put it in the listen pile just because it's so good. Geese bonus CD for Projector. It's got like live performances on it. I'll put it in listen just because it's Geese, even though I don't really listen to it because it's like singles, but you know, it's Geese. Again, more Geese, 40 Country and Alive and In Person burned onto the same CD. What more could you need? Blizzard. Put this on In Between. I just don't tend to reach for it much nowadays. Same with 9 Inch Nails, In Between, because just not always in the mood to listen to 9 Inch Nails when I'm driving somewhere. More Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, don't really listen to them much. Otoboke Beaver, unfortunately, they are cool, but I don't really listen to them nowadays. And then more Blur. Making a Door Less Open. Not the best Kelsey Headrest album, but it's kind of comfy and has bangers on it, so I'll put it in listen. Oh my god. Oh, my listen pile has fallen down. Oops. From Under the Cork Tree. It's in between listen and kind of. I'll put it in listen. That'll be nice. This Milano Optimism mixtape is so good. I'm so proud of myself for this. I listen to this quite a bit. It's really good for if I need a bit of cheering up, if I need a bit of spring in my step. Yeah, more Beatles. Don't listen. Radiohead. I don't listen to very much Radiohead anymore, but out of all of them, In Rainbows is definitely the one I'd listen to. So I'll put that in the listen pile. Again, Beatles. Nope. See, I don't want to be like I'm me to the Beatles. I still like them, but I'm just a bit Beatles out right now. In Between. I'll put this in Between. Same with Amnesiac. Actually, I don't think I listened to it enough. Put it in not listen. This is getting long, but we are getting to the end, I promise. Green Day, don't really listen to. Same with this. Yeah, same with Paramore. I should really get into these Green Day albums a bit more. Getting Killed. This is such a banging album. Again, yeah, I listen to this all the time. And on vinyl as well. Brat. I listen to this loads, but I'd still say it's a listen. It's like, you know, if I'm in the mood for pop like this, same with Pink Pantheress, I'm not always in the mood to listen to that kind of pop music, but if I am, I will reach for them. More Radiohead. Oh yeah, more Chiba. I think it's pretty good. It's like chill, but yeah, I don't listen to it that much. Ooh. My friend James gave me this album. I did start listening to it last time I was driving, but I didn't get that far through because it was like the end half of a journey. But I do want to listen to this, so I'll put this with Coco and the Bean. Shame. Okay, this is definitely an in-between because this is a banging album, but I just don't really reach for it nowadays because I have listened to it quite a bit, but it's a really good album. And also, I haven't even met them. I just randomly found this signed in HMV. I think it was when they were playing in Cardiff. They just went to HMV and signed a bunch of CDs, which sucks because then I got the CD and I liked them and they'd already played Cardiff, so I couldn't even see them live. But oh well. Rubber Soul. I'll put this on the in-between because I think this is the one Beatles album I'd come back to because it's my favourite. It's really good. Let It Be. Yeah, towards the end of my Beatles phase, this is the one I would also reach for quite a bit, but I think now I probably wouldn't. I think this will go in between. I have reached for it every now and then, but not loads. Yeah, I mostly bought this because the cover's cool, but even when I got it, I like barely listened to it, so definitely not. This was like my peak Woolwood album. I used to listen to this so much, but I just don't listen to it anymore. I had a phase of listening to this quite a bit, but again, not anymore. This, I got this for £10. Some people sell this for stupid amounts of money, but I got it for a tenner. at my local market. Such a good find. But yeah, I don't really listen to it, unfortunately. Revolver, this is second to Rubber Soul, but I just wouldn't really listen to it nowadays. White Album, I don't even, like, I barely listen to the White Album. I really like a few songs on it, but it's because it's 2 CDs, it's kind of a chore to put in and skip around, especially when you're driving a car, so even when I did get this, I barely listened to it, so it's definitely not. And finally, American Idiot. I used to listen to this quite a lot, but I don't anymore. So, there we go. So these are the final piles. This is the pile of the CDs I would say I do regularly listen to. These are the ones I kind of like sometimes, plus my 2 newish ones. And then these are all the ones I don't listen to. So, and I have no intention of getting rid of them. So they kind of are just taking up useless space. Some of them I will try and listen to, but some of them are just, like, I keep them for sentimental reasons. But it's actually so stupid the amount of CDs I don't listen to that I still own. But, you know, I guess it's good to have options.